Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's the Lions Legacy Podcast. It's Adam, and you got your boy
Morgan.
Caden. And today we're going to be talking about Emmanuel Moseley. He just went down with a torn pec. We heard about in training and in camp today in the practice against the Giants. Tough, man, tough. After tearing his ACL twice, 2 years in a row, he just manages to follow up with a torn pec. That's cruel, bro, and it sucks to see, man. What did you think about it when you first heard the news?
Whenever I first heard the news, I was instantly because me and you were watching the Panthers game last year whenever he tore his ACL again. So, just hate to see a guy go down, especially when you have hope for him to be good, especially when you keep him in the DB room that we just built more into. We just got more depth in our DB room. So it was good to have another veteran in there. But now that he's out, I guess we got to deal with Amik Robertson and Carlton Davis being the only veteran support in there.
Yeah, it definitely sucks to see in terms of that too. We'll get into that, but Mosley definitely we were expected to get a little bit out of going into this year and even last year too. Just some added help in terms of the veteran room and our DB room. Desperately needed some help there. We only played 5 games in 2022 with San Fran. Until he got hurt, and then came back the next year in the same week that he got hurt in and tore his other ACL. And then we
Week
get
five,
this.
he's cursed.
But now we get into how does this affect our overall DB room? Obviously, we just drafted Arnold, we drafted Rakestraw, we added on Carlton Davis, we added on Amik Robertson. What do you think? Like, how much do you think this really affects the Lions overall? And do you think that any Lions fans should worry after everything we've been hearing?
I think that if both Rakestraw and Arnold are good, then no, you shouldn't be worried. But from what I'm hearing right now, from Twitter and all these reports from training camp, Rakestraw looks like
And
he's the
watching the
better.
clips too.
Yeah, oh yeah. He seems to be the better one of the two, but there's still some time before regular season starts, so hope to see Arnold take some more steps into his development earlier on, like we're seeing out of Rakestraw. So hope to see that carry into the regular season, not just camp.
Yeah, we know Arnold is getting some of the first team reps too. Although, yeah, we know he struggled in the beginning of what we had going on. He's earned his first team reps. Reported by Tim Swenniman. He's definitely had gone through his struggles. As we expect out of these young rookie young cornerbacks. We've drafted Jeff Okuda. We know what it's like with these how much it takes to develop these young rookie cornerbacks, and just how you have to wait and hold out. But Arnold has been getting first team reps, so it's good to see. And Rakestraw, obviously we've been hearing a lot of good stuff about him, but
Second team
just
reps.
in terms of everything we've been seeing, you know what I'm saying, everything we've been seeing, it's been like, yo, we might be in trouble. But it's Malik Neighbors, and then you watch a Darius Slayton clip, and then you're like, you got Brian Branch in deep coverage, and you're like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and you know what? Everybody will get one play, a couple plays. All we've been really hearing about is Malik Neighbors, and the corners have been picking up a little bit in terms of how they've been playing compared to like day one. So we'll see how everything goes. It's a lot nicer now that we have more of a corner room than we did last year. And to think about it, as much as obviously it hurts for Mosley to go down, and for Mosley to just not have and to just not have him, it stinks. But even though that's the case, he wasn't really playing much of last year, anyways. And even we even had another important piece in our defense when we had CJ Gardner Johnson. He wasn't playing either. But it's like those guys aren't playing, so it's like we should get some of the same stuff. And if anything, we just added to our room.
Hey,
And
same injury by the way. Same injury by the way.
yeah, same injury as CJ Gardner Johnson, weirdly enough. And but obviously sucks to see with Emmanuel Moseley, and hope for the best. But now we just gotta have to move on and see what else we can get from all of our other guys. It's nice. It's nice that we have a lot of other help now. Like I
Yeah.
mentioned.
Emmanuel Moseley was one of the guys I was actually looking forward to seeing play this year, just because we got to see him play for what a couple snaps last year.
One,
We got
one or two, maybe it was the
he
same.
played a
Maybe it
couple.
was
He played a couple snaps and then he was out. And whenever I knew he was still on the roster for this year, I was like, oh yeah, he's about to come back and he's about to actually, you know what I'm saying?
do
He's about to come
something.
back and
Maybe
do.
get some
He's about to come back.
plays. Get some plays. Play a little bit.
He's about to come back and
Be
do
able to
his
get some
thing.
time.
I thought he was going to come back and do his thing, but I guess that is out the window already because I guess he must be the most injury prone person of all time. I hate this. I hate to see it.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Three brutal injuries in a row. You hate to see it, but all we could do is just we look at all of our quarters and just be like, you know what? Hopefully, we'll be all right. Prayers up to him, but we should be all right.
One more thing before we got up out of here.
What's up?
And all this stuff we're seeing about Malik Neighbors doing to our DB room doesn't mean anything because if anyone else had young corners too, he would be doing the same thing to them in training camp. We took two corners.
We
We took two corners early, which is obviously a risk because they take longer to develop. So even if one of the two are good, then
hey,
if
we
one of
got
the two
some.
are good this year, if one of the two are good this year, we need both eventually. But if one of the two are good this year, I think we'll be fine. Just because we do still have Carlton Davis, Amik Robertson, and then
We still got some other
Arnold's
guys,
getting
but
first team reps, but who knows because Rakestraw sounds like he's doing better as of right now.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We still got obviously we got some time. It's nice. These are rookie, like I said, these are young cornerbacks we have developing here. This isn't, it's a lot easier to see some wide receivers do pretty good instantly. We know how hard of a position cornerback is and how, it takes a while. Obviously you can get some surprises, but if you're being realistic, that doesn't happen a lot.
Sauce
You
Gardner
got
is
to
the
draft
most
really
recent
high to
case
that.
of that.
And he was picked, was picked top 5. It's not 23, 20, that's not bottom 20s. So, it is what it is, but we have some help here. Like I said, appreciate all you guys for tuning in. We got all of our socials on the platform. Uh Follow us on Instagram. We got Twitter, we got our TikTok, always posting our shorts on that. Follow us on all of that. Keep you posted on that. Appreciate you guys. It's Lions Legacy, and we'll be back.